したがいる幸せだけじゃ満足できなくて、もっといい生活を夢に見たんだ。
Denji, he just wanted to have a better life. Couldn't even have jam on his toast. He had to give up an eye, his liver. He had to give up every part of his body to pay off debts that weren't even his. And yes, it's screwed up that his father left him. It's just part of life. Sometimes things are going to happen to us. Sometimes events are going to be out of our control. But that doesn't mean that they have to define who we are as a person. We have the ability to decide how we want to be happy, how we want to perceive the world, how we want to relay the events and the people around us, because we are in more control of our own reality than I believe we think we are. And that's why when like you see these other humans that are like, you know, I'm going to go to this devil, I'm going to ask them for power, and then it backfires on them. We've seen this time and time again, and it never seems to play out in the way that we want it to play out. Whenever we become too greedy and we want more than what we already have, this is where our downfall as humans becomes a reality. It's like we are going to give up our own humanity, our own sake for a small little glimpse of power. It's like, okay, cool, but where's that taking you? Why aren't you being present and happy and fulfilled in the moment that we have right now? This is the only time that we have. Yes, what Denji says at the beginning is it's meaningful and it's impactful, and I think we do need to be true to that, but you also do need to be able to be present. You need to be happy with what you have right now, because if we aren't happy with what we have right now, how can we ever be happy with things that we acquire in the future? I know from my own personal experience, the most amount of joy and fulfillment I've had is by being happy with the present moment that I am living right now and still striving and working towards more. When I work towards more, I find more joy, I find more fulfillment. I'm not staying stagnant. Too many people, they stay stagnant. They don't try to achieve anything. Denji, he was kind of there. He was mainly just working off his own father's debt, so he couldn't really do too much. But he did have the ability to chop down trees. He had the ability to tell the devil to take over his body. He had the ability to be like, I want you to be happy. He was an overall joyful kid who was just put in a bad situation, as many people are. All we have to do to get out of that situation is become aware of being there at first, being able to acknowledge what's happening, and then being able to transfer and or move out of that state of mind by just changing our small self-talk and being able to be in the present moment. Subscribe.